Hello, dear friends, and welcome back to another episode of The Gentle Path. It's always such a joy to spend this time with you, sharing reflections and ideas that remind us how rich and beautiful life can be at every stage. So wherever you are, whether you're curled up in your favorite chair, taking a stroll, or simply unwinding after a long day, I hope this space feels like a warm and calming conversation between friends. Let's dive right in, shall we? Today, I want to talk about something that's near and dear to so many of us: how to feel vibrant and youthful no matter our age. You know, I've often wondered, why do some women seem to carry this spark of energy well into their later years, while others feel like they've lost touch with themselves? I don't think it has much to do with expensive treatments or running ourselves ragged chasing trends. The secret lies in the small, consistent choices we make every day. Choices that nurture the mind, the body, and the spirit. So, let's explore 5 habits that can truly help us maintain that spark of life. The kind of habits that bring a glow to the inside and the outside. 1. Keep your body active. When we think of youthfulness, we often think of movement, don't we? Maybe it's a brisk walk through the park or dancing in the kitchen while the kettle boils. Staying physically active is one of the simplest and most effective ways to keep our bodies healthy and vibrant. As we age, our muscles naturally weaken, and our joints can grow stiff. But the beautiful thing is, with regular movement, we can slow down this process quite dramatically. It doesn't mean you have to start training for a marathon or hitting the gym 5 days a week. It means finding routines that feel good and sustainable for you. For example, think of Carol, a retired teacher in her early 70s. Every morning, she takes a 20-minute walk around her neighborhood. It's nothing extreme, but she stays consistent. She swings her arms, stretches her legs, and breathes deeply. The result? She feels full of energy, sleeps better at night, and avoids the stiffness so many of us worry about. Low-impact exercises, like walking, gentle yoga, or even dancing, can do wonders not just for our physical health, but also for our emotional well-being. As Dr. Elaine Richards, a physical therapist specializing in geriatric fitness, said, "Movement doesn't just strengthen the body, it fuels the soul." And she's absolutely right. A simple walk can boost endorphins, clear the mind, and brighten your mood. So if you haven't been moving much, remember this: it's never too late to start. Just 5 or 10 minutes a day can bloom into something truly transformative over time. 2. Nourish your skin. Nourish yourself. How often do we think about skincare as just the creams we apply? While those creams play their part, real skin health begins from within. Over the years, I've learned that what we eat, drink, and how we rest influences our skin far more than any miracle bottle ever could. As we grow older, our skin naturally loses collagen, the protein that gives it firmness and elasticity. But our diets can help us slow this process. Foods rich in antioxidants, like berries, nuts, leafy greens, and fatty fish, fight damage and keep our skin supple. And my friends, let's not forget the importance of water. Hydration is one of nature's simplest gifts. A well-hydrated body means softer skin and fewer fine lines and wrinkles. Let me tell you about Linda. She's a grandmother in her mid-70s with the most radiant complexion you've ever seen. Her secret? Every morning starts with walnuts, filled with skin-loving omega-3s, and a tall glass of water. She also packs her meals with colorful veggies. Honestly, when people ask her about her skincare products, her answer always circles back to her kitchen. Of course, protecting your skin from sun damage is crucial as well. A daily sunscreen with a gentle moisturizer can work wonders. And sleep. Oh, how sleep helps us look and feel refreshed. During deep rest, the body renews itself, skin included. If you've ever woken up after a restless night and noticed dullness staring back at you in the mirror, then you'll know exactly what I mean. 3. Cultivate a youthful mindset. This one might be the most important of all. Youthfulness starts in the mind. Have you ever met someone who, no matter their age, seems to radiate curiosity and joy? These are the women who see life as a never-ending opportunity to explore, learn, and grow. Think of Susan, a retired librarian I know. She's in her mid-70s, but instead of settling into a routine, she decided to learn Italian, something she'd always dreamed of doing. She also joined a local book club where she's sharpening her mind through lively discussions. And guess what? Science agrees with her approach. Studies have shown that keeping the brain active, whether through reading, learning a new skill, or problem-solving games, can reduce the risk of cognitive decline. Humor and positivity also keep the mind young. If we take ourselves too seriously, we miss out on the simple joys of life. Laugh often, dear friends, and embrace life with a playful curiosity. 4. Build deep connections. Never underestimate the power of relationships. Having meaningful connections with others can make us feel cared for, relevant, and deeply alive. In fact, a 2020 study from the National Institute on Aging found that seniors who maintain strong social ties live healthier, longer lives. Relationships don't have to be grand or demanding. Simply spending time with family, talking to an old friend, or volunteering can fill that need for connection. Barbara, a widow in her late 70s, found joy again by joining a gardening club. The friendships she built there gave her a sense of belonging, and as she put it, it's not about the flowers. It's about being surrounded by people who lift my spirits. 5. Make rest a ritual, not an afterthought. Finally, let's talk about rest, something that's often treated as an afterthought. Sleep, relaxation, and deep recovery are so essential to staying energized and resilient. While our sleep needs shift as we age, it's important to listen to our bodies. Maybe that looks like setting a consistent bedtime, enjoying a calming herbal tea, or turning off screens an hour before bed. Remember this: rest isn't indulgent, it's restorative. And the more we care for ourselves in this way, the more we're able to wake up ready to truly live. Closing thoughts. So there you have it, dear friends. 5 habits to help you feel youthful and vibrant at any age. From moving our bodies and nourishing our skin, to fostering meaningful relationships and resting well, these small practices remind us that aging isn't something to fear. It's something we can embrace with grace and joy. Pick one area to focus on this week and notice how it brightens your life. Remember, every moment is an opportunity to take that gentle step forward. Thank you so much for sharing your time with me today. I'd love to hear your thoughts. What resonated with you most? Let me know in the comments, and as always, take wonderful care of yourself. Until we meet again, be well and be kind to yourself.